Hello, this is Helen Martin from Mountain Lion Design, and in this tutorial we're going to be looking at the blog page and to look at the content editor to see how you manage your blog and enter in new content, delete content and manage comments. Okay, so up here on our web page we have a blog, an example blog, so let's just click on that for a moment. And as you can see, at the moment we just have two demo blog posts. One's got a video in, the other one's just some text and a small image. So let's jump over to the content editor, and as you can see, the second access point along on your admin is blog. So let's click on there, and as you can see we've got two blocks here, one for the first of our blogs and another for the second of our blogs. So if we go into this demo blog page, as you can see we've got that little bit of text and we've got the video. Now very briefly, jumping over to the HTML view, because this is important if it may be important if you're adding a video. As you can see, we've got the paragraph here of text, and then what we have here is the embed code from YouTube for the video that's embedded into that page. Now there are different ways to embed the video. One way is through this HTML view, where you just simply paste the embed code, or if we switch over to the HTML, from the HTML to the text editing area, you can add a video by using this video button here. All of that is discussed on the content editor, the blocks area tutorial. So if you have a look at that, basically the rules for adding content to your blog are exactly the same as the rules for adding content to your regular blocks for your web pages. Okay, so I'm not going to go into any more detail about the editor here or how to add anything more into the page, because that's all covered in the blocks area tutorial, which you can also find in the knowledge base of the technical support on either the Web Design Therapy website or my Mountain Lion Design website. Okay, so going back, if I want to add a new blog post, I just click on this middle button here, new blog post, and I'm confronted by my text edit window, and I'm just going to pop on over to Word, and I'm going to just get a little bit of sample text from there. Copy that, and I'm just going to paste that straight in. Now your blog's going to need a title, so I'm just going to call that Brand New Blog Post. And this exactly the same way as with the blocks area for your web pages, we always have to press save. Now that's very important. If you don't press save, then when you press back, all your content will be gone. So always remember to press save for anything that you want to keep permanently and do that before you preview that on your web page. So save, and as you can see, this has created a new block here, a new blog post block, brand new blog post. And if we jump on over to the website front page, and as always we're going to reload the page, refresh the browser in order to show the new content. And there it is, there's our new blog post. Okay, so as you can see, the date is below, and there are many things that you can put in your blog post, just as you can on any web page. Let's click on our block there again. You can add videos, you can add pictures, you can add full-size pictures, or you can add pictures to accentuate or emphasise the text, small illustrative pictures that you have at the beginning of a paragraph. All that is covered in the blocks area tutorial as well. But just for now, just for the fun of it, I'm going to add a photograph, a full-size photograph, to go with my text. So I click the photograph, the add picture button, choose file, and then I'm going to choose the photo and open that I want on my page. Press save. Over to the website page and reload, refresh. And there's our photo. So one of the useful things about this blog manager is that you can allow or not allow visitors to add comments to your blog posts, and there are ways that you can manage that. So I just want to go back and go over to the web page again. Now our new blog post, as you can see, it has no comments because we've just made it. But our previous blog post does have a comment. Now if we click on that, we can view the comment. If we're a visitor, we can view that comment. As you can see, Helen, obviously that's me, left a nice comment there saying great and a smiley face. And this is then a full blog post view on this page where you see just that view blog post. The visitor can like the blog post on Facebook, can tweet about it, etc. All the comments will be listed underneath the blog post, and the visitor can then add a comment below. Now there's always, just to make sure that it's a human being that's leaving the comment and not some robot, there's always an anti-spam question for them to answer before they submit. Now, what's going to happen with that blog post is that the admin email address that you have chosen in settings in the content area will receive a notification with the content of that comment, along with the email address of the commenter, so that every time you receive a comment you'll be notified, which of course is very useful because so many blogs get spammed up. Many people for some reason post spam in comments on blogs, so you want to keep your comments nice and clean. So when you once you've received a comment notification, obviously what you're going to do straight away is you're going to come back into your, you've seen what it says. Obviously if you like what they've said and you think it's appropriate, then you're going to leave it. But if not, then you may well want to delete that. So let's, for example, look at let's look at this blog entry here, and as you can see here, I've got the comments down here underneath my editing area, and it says who left the comment, Helen, their email address, the date it was left, and you've got the option to delete that comment, which is very, very useful. Okay, so going back, if you want to delete a blog post, you made a post and you decided you want to take it down, all you need to do is go to the post itself and press delete. Now again, you get the chance to make sure that that's really what you want to do. Obviously if you don't, then you just press go back. And there's also you can also preview the content of your blog post if your blog post is or rather once this is a demo site, so it's not working, but once your blog post is linked up with your website, then you'll be able to preview it there. But the best way to preview in any case is to actually keep a tab open on your browser with your web page, so that you can see how it looks live. Okay, so going back into our overview of our admin area, I just want to very quickly look at the settings that you will need to set to make your blog do what you want it to do. So let's press settings. Now, as I said before, most of the things in here, or a lot of the things in here, some of the things in here, you don't necessarily want to touch at all. But there are certain things that you will want to do for your blog. So the first thing, obviously, is your contact email address. Now, this is the email address that your comment notifications will be sent to. So that's important. For search engine optimization purposes, you can put in a blog description. The blog URL, that is something that I will be setting up, or one of my team will be setting up for you in advance. So that's not something that you are going to, because I know the pathway on the server, so that's not something you need to worry about. Your blog title for the search engine optimization, for example, Helen's wonderful web design blog, or what have you. The number of posts you want to appear per page. The format of the date and time. Now, when you get it, I will set it automatically to the English formatting, which is day, month, year. Obviously the Americans have it the other way around. You can enable or disable blog comments by choosing this option here. Now, any changes that you do make, of course it is very, very important that you go up here, and in this case it's usually save, but in this case it's update. You'll click the update button and look for the green success message, and don't, you know, obviously if you don't get the success message, then you have to go back and make sure that you get that right and then update it again. So that's a nice simple blog. Lovely simple interface, but you can make it as beautiful and as full of pictures, videos, whatever you like, as you wish. So that concludes this tutorial. Hope you found it useful. Thank you for listening.